We are live. Welcome to the Manic Money Finance channel.
Money Mike.
I'm your mom's new boyfriend.
Damn.
No, that's Crypto Corey.
Yeah, I'm Crypto Corey. We've been messing with y'all.
I'm Money Mike. Some people call me Micro Manager. But, what can you do?
Right. And as you can see, I still have not organized my apartment.
Yeah, fine.
It's
This
all right.
You might think like this looks like a nice little room with plants and things are kind of organized here. But if I were to move the chair, you'd see the pile of crap that I hide with my chair.
He cleans his room by putting everything in the closet.
Yeah, actually, the closet is overflowing, and you can definitely see that. Two people living out that closet.
It stopped working.
Yeah, well, my sister moved in, and everything kind of went to hell.
Yeah.
But she brought all the plants, so that's cool.
We're gonna blame her for all this.
Oh yeah, we gotta water your plants. But anyways, I digress. So what's going on with our Bitcoin trade? We made a buy order on the stream. We were also saying short-term pump up.
Yeah, and we basically sold like the next day, so very, very short term.
No, we sold on stream.
Did we?
You reminded me of that. Yeah. We sold
Something
on
like that.
stream for profit, decent profit. And
It's just been chopping sideways ever since. That's why I tell you don't try to oh, we know it's gonna go up for a short bit. Obviously, we know it's gonna go up to stop out the stop losses, but it's way, way more risky to do that because you could easily just get stopped out. That's why they say the trend is your friend. Don't trade against the trend. We're only doing this for demonstration purposes to show you. This time it worked out, but would I do this with a live account? Definitely not. Definitely not.
yeah, we are not financial advisors.
Right? Anything we do or say
Cannot be
on
used against
stream.
us in the court of law.
I don't know about that. I think they have some lawyers that'll try to get around that, but we're gonna just let you know right off the bat we're not financial advisors. Anything you say on stream is simply a documentation of our financial and trading journey. You might think that we're teaching you, it might seem like we're talking to you like we're teaching you, but we're definitely not teaching you.
We're
We're
definitely
definitely just
talking.
talking to ourselves. So if you getting a financial education here, I mean that's cool. I mean, we're just documenting our life. That's all. Would never tell you to buy or sell. Never. You're never gonna catch me. It doesn't matter. You personally message me. I'm not gonna ever tell you to buy or sell any stock, crypto, commodity, equity, indice, none of that. Derivatives, anything.
Yes. If you're gonna listen to us to decide what to buy and sell, well, Corey definitely has some beachfront property in Arizona for you.
Yep. It's right on the Pacific coast there.
I'm just checking sound levels. You want to bring up the Bitcoin chart?
Yeah, why don't we see what's going on here? See what's going on in the land of crypto.
Cryptocurrency. Hey.
Bingo bango, right? And notice
Bongo.
we're right inside the daily chart. Notice when we ever show you any charts here. Yeah, why don't we start off where we're supposed to start off here? We're gonna start off in the monthly chart, right? And we're gonna review what we've talked about on multiple streams here. So it seems like, yeah, so we're getting the expansion here. Right? So we had the open, which is the bottom of the candle, right? And if you say, right, believe this, as such a simple concept here, we're going to remove all the inefficiencies. We're going to remove all the mumbo jumbo of ICT that I taught you. And if you simply just waited till you saw the monthly candle open and you knew that the month was going to be in the down direction, you already identified the trend. All you needed to do was buy the open. Because look at this right now. So we created the open, the high. Now we've expanded down. So all this right here is wiped out. So if you bought the open, you'd still be underwater. But we still have 11 days left, and I want you guys to keep tuning in here because I'm going to drive this point home. This is the long-term play. So even if you had bought the monthly open, I'm pretty much saying with a high degree of certainty that if you have enough patience, we know the direction is down. Within the next 11 days here, we're going to get a very big drop, and you're going to be in the money. So,
but hopefully it fills that sell order limit that you see right there on screen at 78,587 or whatever. And hopefully it fills that before it tanks. You can watch, beauty in
well, that's
motion.
all it's doing. That's all it's doing. It's doing nothing special here.
The
So
chop.
looking at the weekly chart, right? So if you short sold off the weekly chart and you're playing this inefficiency, which is the inversion fair value gap, right? This is a big one right there. Look at these two candles right to the midway point. And we just do this every single stream. It's got to get boring for you guys. It just goes right to the midway point, and then now we have a bearish engulfing candle. Okay. Bearish order block. Yeah. And everybody's telling you, oh, we're going up.
Especially
Yeah,
Michael
today.
Saylor.
Oh yeah, Michael Saylor just bought some more Bitcoin. No, yeah, we need to buy Bitcoin because Michael Saylor bought Bitcoin. Come on, guys. You haven't learned this yet? You still trading news?
So Michael Saylor is always touted being like this big Bitcoin bull, this genius, turning
And
micro.
now we're not talking S on Michael Saylor, but
Oh no, I'm
there's
not
something
gonna.
weird going on that.
I'm just gonna let them know that his average cost, his aggregate cost basis, so his average purchase price, is 75,540. I'm not gonna say either one way or another. I'm gonna say, everybody, a lot of people say Michael Saylor's this Bitcoin genius who turned his company into basically a Bitcoin treasury. And I'm just letting them know his average price. They can make their own decision from there.
So I see this all the time. You might not notice it, but you see this limit order here. You might be like, why, Corey, why are you putting a limit order in that spot? Check this out. They do this all the time. If you were to just glance at this chart and you didn't know, if I move my limit order here out of the way so you can see it, just get it out of the way real quick and just cancel it because we can just order back in. Won't let me.
Oh,
Won't let me get this out of the way.
Don't do it. Oh no.
It's being strange. Okay, there we go. So if you glanced at this chart and you were just saying, yeah, well, yeah, it's a downtrend. All these wicks overlap each other. I'm not gonna look into it closer, but look at this, Mike. See, even if we were zoomed in here, it's like, oh, those wicks look like they're touching each other. You zoom in a little bit more. Look at this. They love to hide these all the time. And if you're not paying attention, you're going to get caught with your pants down. This right here is an inversion fair value gap. Same thing as all the other ones, but they hit it right in plain sight, as if we weren't paying attention to know this, right? And if you weren't paying attention, you wouldn't see it, but it's right there. So this is our target, just like as if we're playing long. Same thing when we're going short. It's an inefficiency. And the likelihood that this is going to fill is a high probability. So you get that midway point, 78,580. And this is how we snipe these positions. This is how we're snipers, all right?
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
We're
whoa, whoa.
not
Whoa,
we're
whoa.
not going into the Call of Duty arena, running into the doors and just spraying everybody and going as fast as we can, because you try that technique in trading, you're gonna get rocked. All right.
If you try that technique in real warfare, they will be sending a couple guys to your parents' house.
I think we just entered a market order by accident.
Yeah. Ride it up to the 78 5.
Damn it. I think this is. I don't know why I hit that.
Dude, that's our live Bitcoin trade of the stream. Ride it to the 78 5.
Why did it go long?
I don't know, man.
Oh man, this is what happens when you're not paying attention.
Hopefully it's a happy accident. I say go with it.
We'll just go with it. Ride it up to the inefficiency. Stop loss. Currently right now it's not the best because we really don't have a model. So now we have to drag the stop loss all the way down to here. So it's not a good trade right now. This is like this is actually worse than a 1-to-1.
I would tighten up the stop loss then. You know, you made an accidental trade. So make a tight stop loss. That way, you know, won't lose any money. Or very
We'll
little
put it
money.
under the daily low.
Yeah. Yeah. Good enough. That's your live Bitcoin trade of the stream. Boom.
Yeah, so we went long by accident. I don't know why, because we were setting up a limit order to short. Why don't we try to do that again? We'll sell.
Even when we make a
78,
mistake, we make money.
Yeah, right. That's why it's manic money. This is manic. So yeah, we're gonna set that limit order there.
Is that just
So
gonna
now-
sell the one that you bought now?
No, it'll sell, take profit, and then it'll enter into a short contract if it goes into the gap.
Beautiful.
So not only that, we're gonna make money once it sells, but then we're gonna enter into a short sale. We're gonna actually put the stop loss a little bit above, because I've seen this the way that Bitcoin operates. It loves to scam people here. This is only $48. Why don't we just bring this up?
Yeah.
Make it
I mean,
like 150 and make it nice and safe.
I mean, you almost had a 6K profit the other stream.
Yeah, we've taken this account. So this originally started at $5,000. It's up at $54,000 right now. And you guys have been seeing all the trades that we've been putting in on this demo account. We're gonna bring it to 100K, and then we'll start it all over again. You know, we're gonna actually move to
Head
a
to
better
head.
demo account.
We're gonna do a head-to-head challenge soon. $500 each.
All it takes, right? 500, and whoever can make the first $10,000 is the winner.
Or who blows up their account last.
Yeah, that too. But it's the 500 to 10K challenge. We're gonna do it live, and that sounds ridiculous, but we're gonna show all you like this. We're just doing it, man. But there's no BS here. You guys get to see everything that we do in live time. We're not doing stuff off stream. Like, oh yeah, we entered into a full port trade while you weren't looking. I mean, all the trades we put in on this account have happened live on the stream, and you can just look through my trading history here.
And I've
and you
been
can
day
just go.
trading on stream, so you can see just how bad and or good it gets.
Yeah, it's so every trade that we've set up and shown you guys A+ setups, and uh, our win rate is well beyond 80% here. So it is what it is, right? It's one thing to do in a demo account, another thing to do it with live funds, and that's coming here soon. But everything we've been doing in live time has just been playing out, and it's been solid, right? There's no BS. We just doing what we do.
Yeah, and we'll do live updates on those accounts too. Probably every stream, right? Maybe I'll make a graphic for like the bottom corner of the screen. Like, Crypto Corey, Money Mike. People can see.
Right.
Yeah. And this is all in good fun. We're not gonna like, you know. Or should we do a bet?
I don't know. Should
Nah.
probably do a bet, right?
I don't know. I think that'd be good.
Can we fund a futures account with $500? I don't know.
Um, let me look that up for you because there has to be a brokerage that allows you to do that. Ninja Trader.
Yep.
That's what just came up on Yeah, you can fund a futures account with $500. Yep. You can fund a futures trading account with $71 if you wanted to. Someone's talking about that on here.
7,100.
$71.
Oh.
Yes.
Well, how many contracts can you trade?
He had two trades, volume of 4. So, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. AMP futures. So, it says the lowest margin requirement for a micro contract is 120. So, you could definitely start with 500 if you were going to go
With the
futures with
NASDAQ,
it.
though?
I'm assuming.
I think you need like at least 3K. Trade to like a micro contract or a mini. Pretty sure it's like 3K.
Na.
I just put my whole paycheck into it.
I mean, you could always start with Bitcoin and then work your way up.
Yeah, right. I could just fund a Bitcoin account and just do it that way, huh?
You definitely have the time to do the research. So. Said Ninja Trader was definitely one. So, it's definitely something something you can look into, and I'm sure you'll be able
Damn,
to
my
figure it out.
ninja.
Yeah, you can trade micros at 9 cents a contract with Ninja Trader. So it says low day trading margins, $500 for E-minis.
Nice.
Yeah, and they seem pretty professional and stuff. A lot of people are definitely using that don't have a ton of capital. We can always up the amount too, and we'll just up the finish line too. So if you wanted to do 3K, we'll go 3K to 60K.
10K.
Yeah. Huh?
10K would be a good goal.
What? Start with 10K?
10K. No, 3 to 10K.
Yeah. Just keep going. I don't know. That seems like it'd be over pretty quick, bro.
I mean, 10K is 10K.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd rather take the 10K and walk away. You know?
Oh, good times. Yeah, so something to look forward to for our viewers. Looks like our
Yeah.
Bitcoin trade's making money, bud.
Yeah, we're getting the little reversal here.
Yeah.
So nothing surprising. This happens every time we get on stream, guys. And isn't it funny? We're actually going long below the 200 moving average, and it's like every one of the moving average guys right now, they'd be like, "Oh, you can't be longing right now. You gotta wait for the crossover." We're showing you how to play this move, and guess what? Isn't that funny? How this little flag that's created here, right, goes right up into the inefficiency if it plays out to the measure move,
What's
right
really
to the
funny, dude,
inefficiency.
is when that measured move pops over the 200-day moving average for just a little bit, and then it wrecks everyone and plummets.
Well, that's because everybody's playing short. Guess where their stop loss is? Because they're playing the 200 moving average, and they were told by their mentor on YouTube that if you just play the you put your stop above the 200 moving average, that's all you need to do. That's what the books tell you. That's how you play the short. So just short right now, put your stop loss above the 200 moving average. Guess where price is going to go exactly to? And then reverse into the direction you knew it was going. Right to your stop loss.
Oh yeah.
Because it's designed to rob you. It's designed to steal your money. Anybody who's telling you different is like, anybody saying the markets are out to get you is clearly they don't know what they're talking about. Well, he was saying that clearly hasn't traded enough money to get wrecked left and right to know that the markets are 100% out to get you. And as soon as you get that through your head, the sooner you're going to start making money. If you keep listening to people like, oh, you just play the bull flag, you go to the target, and they make your money. Come on.
Yep. Oh,
Keep trying it.
good times. All right, you want to go over my recent wins on the old stock market?
Yeah, why don't we bring some of that up?
Yeah, I think so. There's one I'm not into anymore, but it just kept going crazy. I made quite a bit of money off this one, and I just, I'm like, all right, we should get some kind of pullback. It was short and sweet. That pullback is over. So, Celis Life Sciences, I'm gonna need you to bring it up on the chart, bud.
I need a ticker.
SLS. I'm gonna get my third monitor going and experiment with that, see if I can't. But right now, with the stream on one screen and that screen recording the other screen, I'm like freaking hamstrung here. I got to get myself a nice long HDMI cable, hook up the third monitor to the GPU itself direct. I should be able to take over. But you don't have to do all the chart stuff now.
Oh, look at that. Isn't that funny? We went over this at some point.
I'm not seeing your screen.
I don't know why it's being fucking stupid here.
You're trying to shut us down, bro. Giving out the goods. Boom, baby. Oh, look at that flag. Look at that line. That we drew.
Our entry right there on that trend line. And it went well past our target there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's crazy, dude.
Hit right to the target. We did exactly what we and did we ever get stopped out? Nope. No stop was hit. So we talked about, I don't know when we talked about this, but it was probably what? Go back where we drew this. Yeah, April 21st, Tuesday. So we talked about this on April 21st, Tuesday. We gave you a target. We set up a stop loss, set up the whole trade, and well, once again, guys, come on. Yeah. No stop loss got hit. You made your money and got out. It's that easy.
Yeah, I told people like I got out around the $8 range. Or
you got this for a second.
Oh yeah, because it got a little spooky, and it stuff just doesn't march forever with no drawback. Like, obviously, these guys are working on acute myeloid leukemia. It's a groundbreaking treatment they're coming up with and stuff. They're helping people live a lot longer who would basically just be dead in 6 months. So what they're doing is honorable. They have a cash runway for 2 years. They got $157 million. They are burning through more and more money each quarter. So they're over 10 million a quarter now in money they're burning through. And they're only on the phase 2 trial. So commercialization is a long ways away for any of their drug candidates. So that's why I'm expecting a near-term pullback. You see, there's a gap there that has to fill. There's a couple gaps there that really, I think should fill. I think the days of getting this for $5 are not going to happen because they do not want to do a share offering and risk, destroying their stock price. That being said, that all bets are off if this goes nuclear. So this one, yeah, I made my money and I got out around $8. And so it is kind of bittersweet watching it just keep going up because I'm no longer on for the ride. That's usually why I like to have the long-term options that I just sit on way out of the money just in case. But, sometimes you just make your money, you get out. Fine. Life is good. Because one of the ones that I shouted out on stream the other day surged again today. Hive. HIVE. So I bought $1,200 in options on this, some $10 calls for 2028 or 2027, and then I bought some 350 calls for just a month out. And you see it corrected the next day after we streamed, but today it shot up to over $4. I got out with 100% profit. So basically, I made 100% profit in 2 days off this one with options. Freaking crazy.
And if you played the flag, stop loss below, you'd have made cash.
And you know what's funny, dude, is I bought when it was at that first top. Because I was thinking this is going to be like a 2-3 week thing, and I might even hold the long-term options for a while. But when I saw 100% after 48 hours, I'm like, I'm out. Thank you. Thanks for the money.
Here that's chopping around and be weary of that.
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, this one's going into the long-term watch list. Because this is a cryptocurrency play as well. Now it's become an AI data center play. I'll be keeping my eye on this one in the future. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then, dude, all of them. Snail. Remember I mentioned Snail? You don't have to bring that one up if you don't want, but that one's on the way back up, back over $1. I bought that one this morning in pre-market when it dipped because it was a low volume dip on pre-market, that's not even a good price discovery time. You got to wait till 9:30. So I'm up on that one, and then I got back into I got back into OSRH. I've made money off this one. I talked about it on stream. OSRH. Yep. I got back into this one. It dipped into the 40s today, baby. Yeah, you're definitely gonna want to zoom in a little bit on this one. You're gonna want to get some smaller candles, my guy, because this one I'm playing in on the short term always. So basically, this thing has been dipping into the 40s for a while now, and then it spikes back up, dips in the 40s, spikes back up. So when I saw that 46 cents today, I was like, ooh, all right.
This candle tells you everything you need to know.
That big, oh yeah, yeah. That's where I made the most money off this stock. Isn't that crazy?
Who's in control?
Huh?
That tells you who's in control here.
Oh yeah, yeah. They have a massive commercialization deal, and which basically is gonna bake this stock to the $10 range come October. But right now we are in the chop. So they're gonna struggle to get back over $1, which is what the Nasdaq requires. maintain your listing. So this
Looks like a scam.
well, they have a huge commercialization deal, dude. Hundreds of millions of dollars. But it literally nothing's gonna happen with that till October as far as the stock price. So they got a glucose monitor coming out though. So once that does, we could see it come back above $1. But I'm just looking for a short term pop, my guy. But it's all about. I see the range, so I know the range is 45 cents ish. Right around 45 cents is always the bottom the past few months, and then once it hits that, it already popped up to 53 cents. So I'm in the money on this one too. And basically, so I'm still holding 10 grand in Supercom, but the thing with Supercom is it has low margin because it's a stable, established company. So and it's trading sideways. So I'm not making money off it. So what I do with my margin account with my brokerage is, and this is not financial advice, out of that 10 grand that I'm holding in that one stock, I can trade 5 grand on margin. Basically, they'll lend me 5 grand to trade with. So I'm using that to trade these smaller stocks while I'm sitting on Supercom and waiting for it to do something. It's yeah, it's like here's some free money while you're holding this stock. So it brings my income potential up. It also brings my loss potential up. Because if I'm losing with money that isn't mine, well, that can really hurt your account. That's why I don't suggest it. I actually tell people don't trade margin.
This is a extremely short-term play. If you guys don't understand what's going on here, you should not be meddling into this kind of stuff because it's how you get wrecked real quick.
Yep. Yeah, you have to be tight stop losses. You got to be smart with it. You got to know what you got. You got to make
We're
sure.
in a bear market. If you're taking longs in a bear market, you better know what you're doing.
Well, it's funny because the S&P actually is it curved up, and it looks like it's already consolidated, and it looks like it's making its reversal back to the all-time highs.
Might look that way, but that looks like a Head and Shoulders to me.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't know.
all day.
That's what I see.
Yep.
So
So you're gonna see it. We're gonna have a little bit more near-term upside, and then something's probably gonna happen overseas on the weekend, so you can't get out and you can't get in.
how convenient.
Yep. Oh yeah, that's how they love to do it. Not financial advice. Not a conspiracy theorist.
Right?
But yeah.
Target would be 668 for the QQQ.
Yeah, it's right now, it's like overseas. SPY, my guy. It's down there. Yeah, it's like right now overseas with everything going on. Oh yeah, it looks like the spies basically already hit that target. That news might be coming down tomorrow.
Head and Shoulders pattern, everyone. So I don't fight the trend and something like this, especially in price discovery. But wait, but look at how far away from the 21 we are. Get all this out of the way. Look how far price action is from the 21.
Oh yeah,
We've
that's
been
crazy.
this for some time now. Anytime that we've kind of had this gap, say even here where we've traveled away from the 21, we have to come back to the 21. We have to come back to the 21. We have to come back to the 21. So once again, what is it doing right now? Look at this, right? Spread out. I don't know why it just did that to me, but that's annoying.
Yeah, and the volatility we're experiencing right now, even with these major indices, is crazy, dude. Crazy how much the price is fluctuating.
But that's the market that we're in currently. That's the price discovery, and a lot of people get wrecked during price discovery.
Well, we saw it the past week with Nvidia. So Nvidia, biggest stock out there. Its market cap is worth more than all of the farmland in Australia put together. And freaking they had good earnings again and their stock prices dropped because I think people are starting to see there's no way to justify this company having a $5.7 trillion market cap.
Uh,
It's
or is there?
crazy.
Or is there?
Yeah. Yeah, so I think it's like reality starting to set in. It's like, oh, AI is not going to be the savior. We knew it was. You know, they need to build all these giant data centers that use more electricity than entire states.
Let's face it, Mike. Smart money has known this from the very beginning. They've just been promoting this idea to stupid people or dumb money. Didn't say that. That's really harsh. You guys aren't stupid. You guys are just learning.
You're smart if
Wait,
you're here watching
sorry,
us.
I didn't mean to call our audience stupid.
No, they're not stupid. They're smart because they're here. Stupid people.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
You could have, yeah. You've been following. If you've been following Big Boy Crypto, well, good thing you found our channel. That's for sure. We can say that because Big Boy Crypto, yeah, he's. Pretty sure he's in jail now. So
Yeah, for running.
there's something. I don't know what the circumstances. We could be. We're not going to be promoting any false information about any individuals, but I'm pretty sure the last time I saw BitBoy Crypto was dealing with some legal issues. But that's the people that most people are like, they go on YouTube and they're like, their buddy told them like, oh, I need to buy Bitcoin. And they researched what altcoins to buy, and then boom, these cookie cutter crypto bros show up on their newsfeed and they start listening to them, and they're like, well, if I keep listening to these guys, they must know what they're doing, and then I might, I probably will make some money. You will, if you have enough patience. And I can't say like, I can't really talk
Well,
crap about these guys because they were the ones that got me in at the top of the last bull run.
yeah, I mean, he definitely had a bunch of legal problems. He got sued by Kevin Leary for defamation. Kevin Leary won $2.8 million, and yeah, he's not doing good, man. They say right now he probably has as low as 130 to $200,000 in crypto left.
Probably not. He probably doesn't have any of that, but we don't know. We can't speculate on that, but we can't be listening to people like this online. And that's what's crazy. Like how many follow he had like millions of followers, and I was one of them. That's what got me into crypto. Like I started looking up all the YouTube channels. I told myself, you know what? If I throw myself at this, just like I throw myself at anything else I do in my life, whether it's skydiving, rock climbing, pretty soon base jumping, some of the most difficult, dangerous, and intense sports you could possibly ever do as a human. If I can do these things and I can set my mind to it, I can learn crypto, I can learn any of this. I approached crypto and trading with the same mindset, but there's a paradox there. There's something that they will never tell you in trading, but we'll tell you this, is that the less you do, the less you try, the less information you know about this, the more likelihood of you making a profit there is. It's crazy, right? You wouldn't expect that. But that's why it's like some of my buddies, I get them right into trading. They have a huge amount of success in the beginning, pretty much because it's luck, you know, and also because they don't know what they're doing. But as time goes on and they start learning more and they learn more strategies and they start diving further into the trading journey, guess what happens? They get worse. They actually start losing more money. And some of the people might be listening to this, they actually might identify with this. Like, I started learning more strategies. I started spending more time trading. I started putting more time in front of the charts. I started trading in my demo account a lot more, and guess what happened? You got worse. Ain't that something? It's funny, right?
No,
Oh,
it is funny. 'Cause it's almost like that childlike wonder that they approached it with, and that minimal emotion was what helped them be successful in the beginning. And then once they started thinking about it too much, letting emotions get involved, it was like they lost it.
well, they weren't thinking in the beginning. That's the thing. Well, they didn't have as much to think about. And that's really why they were successful, is because they didn't see it both ways. When you get to the level as, say, like me and Mike are at, you can see the markets going both ways. You can actually, markets are, they will have everything that you are looking for to promote your bias. That's how I can basically describe it. If you've learned every strategy, and if you've learned every indicator, and if you've learned everything there is to know about trading, guess what? You're going to see it both ways. And now trading's actually become a lot harder, because you're like, wait a second, I see it short here, but it's saying it's going to go long. I don't even know how to play this. And
For the
there's
record, for the
bias.
record, me and Crypto Corey do not go both ways. Sorry, fellas.
Yeah. Sorry, ladies, but I'm gay.
Nice.
That's gonna be like, yeah, that's gonna be used as a meme now.
Oh, dude, I'm already downloaded the audio clip.
Yeah, that's gonna be clipped up.
Oh.
When I'm doing my base jumping stuff, they're gonna be like, yep, he told everybody he was gay.
Oh,
Why
dude,
are you gay?
I think you just found like the gold mine, the secret to trading. Don't think. just
That's
just
exactly it.
use
That's
the
what's crazy. Anybody who doesn't know about any of the strategies, or doesn't know any of that, isn't that crazy? When you first started out trading, and everybody who's watching this, post it in the comments down below. What happened when you first started trading? Did you get that beginner's luck? Were you winning all the time? You're like, this is easy. Why didn't I do this before? This is so awesome. And then you started learning more. Then you started applying yourself more. It's like, well, if I'm doing this good, imagine if I actually started researching and started putting my all into this, and actually really put the work in. I'm gonna work harder. I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna actually take all the hours I have that I can, that are available to me after work, and I'm actually gonna start investing those hours in trading because I'm so successful. And then you blow up your accounts.
See, that's always been the opposite for me. So like when I started, I always treated this as like a long-term hobby that I just kind of stuck with. And it's like in the beginning I failed spectacularly, and as time went on I just got better and better, and as I learned more and more. And I mean, I've had some major losses. One of my worst losses happened after like a couple good wins, Like I had two really good wins, and I had major losses right after each of those wins. So it's like for me, it's just been a roller coaster, a journey, and I've treated it like a hobby. I check my phone constantly during the trading day, but no more than anybody would check, your freaking fantasy football lineup, or your sports team, or social media. So I kind of, yeah, it's like I tried to treat it in a way where I would have longevity with it and not get burnt out. If I throw myself into something like this, like I make it more likely that I'll get burnt out. You know, like put everything into it. And then if that's the other thing too, is if I put everything into something and I fail, I'm probably gonna get discouraged.
That makes me try harder.
Yeah, yeah. Like, don't get me wrong, that's definitely what happened in the beginning. Yeah, as I learn more, it gets better and better, and it's like I think the time is an important thing too, because you have to see different things play out and start to recognize the patterns and stuff. So that's another thing with the time and the patience. Patience is huge. If you move too fast in the markets, you can actually screw yourself over royally.
Same with anything extreme, you know? Like if you try to rush something, you're gonna get wrecked. Um, yeah, like skydiving or base jumping, you're not gonna get wrecked. You're actually gonna die. So don't make any mistakes when it comes to that.
Oh, the Nasdaq is about to touch the 200, huh?
Yeah, it looks. Yeah, see, it's done this channel with the bear flag, and it's now created the SR flip. See how it's created this channel here, and it's now turned this into resistance, and it's failed to get back above that resistance, and it's printing. Looks like, look at this, right? Looks like a little head and shoulders pattern. So this is interesting. Could be faking people out. It's generating liquidity above this high right here. So this is actually really good opportunity. Say if you were to enter into a short, I would put it above the head and shoulders pattern right here, because this head and shoulders pattern is currently being printed to fake people out, right, into going down. Be like, yes, we know it's going down. It's actually created an SR flip on this channel. So what are they going to do? They're just going to play the head and shoulders pattern like a rookie. But when in fact, what is it going to do? It's going to pop up above the head. It's going to set ourselves into what the bulls see as a trend reversal. But in fact, what is it doing? It's just stealing your money, and then it's going to reverse, and then it's going to play out to exactly where we knew it was going to play out, right? Because this is a bear flag. It's easy to see. Anybody who knows patterns, they can see this. It's a bear flag, okay? So it would be so easy, right? You just go short right now. Wrong. And if anybody's ever traded and tried to do this, they know exactly what I'm talking about. If you just go short right now, yeah, I could be proven wrong. There's probably like a 10, 15, 20% chance that it just goes down and doesn't steal your money first, but it's going to steal your money. Come on. Come on, guys. How many times have you watched this stream and you still haven't hit the like or subscribe button? Like I'm flabbergasted. What are you even doing here? And you're not even supporting us? Come on. I'm calling you out. I'm watching you right now. I'm seeing it. Right? So we're giving you the sauce. We're telling you what's going on. The least you can do is show us some love. So you're gonna get stopped out first. Especially if you're retail trading right now. You thought this was a this is a bear flag and it was an SR flip. And this is now the head and shoulders. Look what it's already doing. All right, I actually could have just done it right when we were talking about it. Look at that. Look at that wick. Oh, it's getting close.
That's the futures on Nasdaq.
Yes, the micros. Yeah, it just created a double top. Look at that. Right as we were talking. Interesting. It could just actually charge down from here. Play that double top, see what's going on. We're gonna risk $25.
Could have
Right?
risked
20
more, brother. You should have done a
bucket.
$80 million trade. Yeah. I actually just came across something because I'm constantly doing research, and you mentioned something, and I went to go check just, you know, some stuff with the markets, and I came across a very interesting thing, and I'm actually going to dive more in depth in it. I might actually do an entire video on it.
Probably gonna get stopped out here. We'll see.
Yeah, which is crazy because that's the futures, and it's 8:40 p.m.
Yeah, we were just doing a quick. Oh,
Oh,
oh. See, I mean, we're trying this out, guys. We're doing this live time, so you guys might want to say, "Oh, we're scammers. We're just making this up." We're literally doing this in live time, guys. We're showing you how to snipe these positions. Literally snipe. We're talking headshots here. We're not talking two shots and the guy's walking. We're talking headshots. When we take the shot, we're making money,
bearish engulfing candle right there, bud. Just totally wiped
right?
it out.
And it would be as if you were watching the stream. You'd be like, "These guys. There's no way that these guys are this accurate."
Dude, you could have. I mean, obviously, you could see that that trade could have been even better. You know.
Could have been better, but we're not gonna do anything that we would not do with a live account. We're we're risking $25 here, folks. Come on. Like, how do you get a tighter stop loss? Look at that, how it popped up above the 200 very briefly, just like we described, to steal that money. Now it's going to come in ripping everybody's face like, oh, yeah, you thought you're going up. Joke's on you. You were watching YouTube and you thought you could play this pattern? Ha! Ha! Darkness, Charlie Murphy.
Yeah. Plus you're playing the Asian markets on this bad boy right now too.
This is the Asian market. And it could just come really ripping back up. I mean, we just don't know what's going to happen. This is not the time to be trading live funds. I would tell you that right now. Anybody who's who'd ask me questions as to, oh, would you take a trade right now? I would tell them, absolutely not. Like, this is the dumbest time to trade. It's the most difficult time to trade, actually. And that's why we're showing you what we do during the most complicated and difficult market conditions that there is. The fact that we can walk away still winning with the high degree of percentage that we do should speak for itself. Anybody, I implore you guys, if you think you are better, I would like to see you guys do the same thing in live time. That's all I gotta say about that. If you guys think you're a better trader, then show it. Let me see it. I would like to see it. Put your head on the chopping block, like just like us.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No, it's Yeah, I just came across something. I'm gonna do some more research on this, but this looks like solid gold, bud. Oh, speaking of which, silver and gold. Very good play right now.
All right, let's see what's going on with the
I keep
XAU.
I keep seeing that's a gold, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I keep seeing that they're trending a lot right now. Silver especially after its recent highs earlier in the year. It was or end of last year. I can't quite remember right now, but looks like we're getting a cup and handle. That's silver, gold, and silver. Nice. Looks like we're getting a cup and handle on those precious metals. I think if you're looking for something right now, short term, more concrete, you know, tangible, if you will, something that will probably outperform crypto in the next year, silver and gold. Definitely gonna
But
be something.
we don't work off of probably. It will. So commodities, just looking at what's going on geopolitically, and within the financial markets, commodities are the way to go, and Bitcoin is a commodity as well. So it's following pretty much the same trajectory. Not really, but
Not
you know.
financial advice, but if I was looking at this right now, I would definitely be looking at some long term options, some set it and forget it. 2028, way out of the money, 500, 560, something like that, and just load in the boat. Not financial advice. Because what's a ticker on that actually?
What, AXU?
Is that what it is? XAU?
Yeah.
where you're at right now? Because it says,
XAU, yeah.
huh. Because it's like I was thinking about just going out and buying physical silver and gold at just above spot.
So yeah, if you can nail that, you can find somebody who's gonna sell it for that price. Oh yeah, I mean, I do it all day, guys. So just checking out straight up. You see my wallet? Oh, I keep silver on me at all times. This is what got me into trading, right? This is what was the whole deal that, hey, something's going on here in 2020. I know what's going on. I'm going to put my money into physical assets, especially silver and gold. Paid off tremendously. My average price of buying silver in 2020 was $16 to $20 an ounce. So now, I mean, if you had held on to that, even just for the short 5, 6 years that it's been, guys, I mean, you would done over 300%. So all you have to do is look at what's going on in the world, what's going on, and you can see it all right now. You can see what's going to happen with not only silver and gold, but here's another one. A lot of people aren't not talking about this, which is blowing my mind. Is copper. There's a huge opportunity for what I see in copper. I mean, there's already been a huge opportunity. If you missed it, it's unfortunate. But say you think, oh, silver and gold's a little bit too expensive, a little bit out of my price range to be buying. Well, guess what? I used to live in Connecticut. I actually live in the city now too, so I should start actually doing this more. What do? I drove around with my car. I had a totes in the back of my car with wire cutters. And every time I saw a TV or any electronic, a vacuum cleaner, anything that's sitting on the side of the road with electrical cable, got out, pulled over, chopped that bitch off, threw that in my trunk, saved all that up, right? I had a whole box full of wires, and I bought myself a wire stripper, which was, you could attach to a drill and it stripped the wires for you, and then you get all the copper, and then you take all that copper and I put it into a furnace or a smelter or a forge, and I'd literally melt that copper down, and you skim off the top layer. Once it's like red hot, you can get off all that slag. You got a bunch of lead and other crap in there that you have to get rid of. It's not pure copper. But once you collect and you get enough of those bars, you can create a copper cell using copper sulfate, and you use a battery. So you charge one side of the tank with a negative charge and the other side with a positive charge with the actual copper, and you can purify the copper to 99.999% purification. That's how you can purify copper. It's a huge process. That sounds crazy, right? You're like, what the hell? Why would I waste that time? Well, I had a lot of time to waste, so we just get stopped out. Pretty sure we got stopped out on that little trade. We just lost $25 in front of you guys. Sorry about that.
Oops. People know I get stopped out consistently.
Oh, I think no, we actually hold up. I think yeah, we got stopped out on that trade, but we're actually charging up to our take profit on the Bitcoin trade that we started in the beginning of stream here. So yes, we lost $25, but we're up $426.
That's crazy, dude. Imagine hitting that right now.
Yeah, we're doing it. We're doing live time, guys. Can't fake it. Everybody out there, they're showing you their trades after they took them. We're taking the trades on stream in live time. Who else is doing this, Mike? Do you know anybody?
No, no. And if they get into the point where they're as consistent as we are, they're charging you for it. There's a paywall.
And pretty soon there probably will be a paywall. So you guys need to subscribe and like. You gotta. I mean, you're in the basement right now. You're on the ground floor.
Oh yeah.
Pretty soon, yeah, you're not gonna get this anymore.
Oh yeah.
We'll close that position and take that 5 hundo real quick.
Because I'm gonna be doing some marketing work this weekend. So stuff's gonna start going out there. We have a nice, basically wanted to get a collection of wins for y'all. So I'm gonna be clipping things up. We're gonna be doing some marketing. We're gonna be putting some stuff together this weekend. I got a long weekend with the holidays, so I'm gonna be spending at least a few hours a day working on the Manic Money stuff. Now that we got this, this beautiful thing going, and basically this is it. This is when it's still fun. We're gonna be missing these days.
Yeah, and we're showing you guys literally how to make money in the bear market. How many other crypto bros are out there like, oh, you just need to buy and hold? Good luck, dude. You're gonna buy and hold till what? 2028, 2027? Hope you don't need that money anytime soon.
I mean, that's still
What are you doing?
it's still a viable strategy if you're using money that you don't need, the dollar
True.
cost averaging. But
And if you're just getting into this, that's why I did. I literally bought the top Bitcoin in
oofda.
2020, right? So if I can do this and I'm making money, I'm living on my own. I just paid for all my skydiving equipment, got 2 parachutes, paid for all my courses and certifications and everything that now I'm going to become a base jumper. If I bought at the top of Bitcoin in 2020, I'm doing this good. That's what happens if you start now. Not financial advice.
I bought the bottom of Bitcoin in 2020.
Yeah, I did that too. And I was telling everybody where I was at and what to expect, and I have a clip. Let's see if I can find
No,
it.
I mean pandemic bottom, bro.
Yeah, 15K, I think.
5K.
No, that was 2018, I think. Not 2020. That was the previous bull
Might have
run.
been 7,500.
Yeah, that was the previous bull run.
The lowest price Bitcoin price in 2020 was $4,916, recorded on March 12th, 2020, because of the Black Thursday market crash sparked by the early
Oh,
stages
that
of
was
COVID.
the whole COVID thing.
I had an entire Bitcoin in early 2020. I sold for 100% gain, and I was like, I'm a genius.
Yeah, I think I was still messing around. I wasn't in yet.
Dude,
It was after that.
when Bitcoin hit 70K and I did not have 70K.
Mm. Right.
Oh, yeah. Good times. What can you do?
Yeah.
Live and you learn.
So what do you think, Mike? Is that a good place to leave it off?
Oh, yeah, bud. Oh, yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna make some chicken here.
I got to be up in like 6.5, 7 hours.
Nice. Yeah. I was thinking about calling out to go skydiving tomorrow, but I really can't afford that.
Is that did not work out? Or?
No, it is. It's just plans have changed. They want to go to a different spot, and it's like, do I really want to give up $400 to go to that? It's like, I might as well go get my money. I need to pay for this base jumping course that's coming up in a couple months, and that's $3,000.
That's yeah. You're doing the smart, responsible thing.
Doing it the right way.
Yeah. Is that gonna cause problems with anybody?
No, I just let my parents know like what I'm doing. So I told them what's up, and they're like, "Yep, we're terrified, but We
No,
know
no,
that
I meant skipping out on tomorrow. Is that gonna? You think that's gonna cause any problems with certain someone being
No,
cryptic?
they already know.
They're cool.
It's
They're
like I
like,
have a job, and
yeah.
plus they're doing a canopy course tomorrow, and it's like I can't even join in with them.
Oh, oh, yeah. Psh.
So it's like I done that. I'm like already on like 3 levels above that. So it's like I wouldn't pay to go do the canopy course that I've already done. You know,
Yeah. No, that makes sense. Makes sense. You might
like
as
she
well
needs
make
to do
money.
it for her B license, which is good. So
There you go. Nice. Nice. Alrighty. Yeah,
all
no,
right,
this is another good one, man. And hopefully Bitcoin moves up to those levels you're seeing right there, and we can print money once again for y'all.
all right. So quick recap: if you're catching the end of the stream, we're gonna just go through it real quick. We identified a inefficiency in price in the premium area, which is part of the PD arrays, premium discount arrays. So we identified a premium, which is a short sell position. We have a inversion fair value gap that we're targeting the midway point for a sell limit order on the short, stop loss right above that area. We can actually widen it up because we got a little bit of wiggle room, right? And that's gonna target even further. So let's set that up real quick again. 75, right? 78,580. 78,580. Right. Stop loss above that inefficiency. You can keep it tighter if you want. Right. We'll do a $50 stop loss and we'll simply target the low hanging fruit, which is the bottom of the range. So right off the bat, this is a 1 to basically close to a 1 to 10 risk to reward ratio. You can't really get any better than this, guys. This is insane. So you're risking $47 to make $2,580. So I'm telling you, we're sniping these. We're snipers. We're not simply throwing crap at the wall hoping it sticks. We're literally showing you the exact position that we're anticipating the reversal. And if it doesn't reverse there, well, it's not worth taking the trade.
I don't like to call it sniping. I like to call it using dynamite to fish.
Kind of.
That's a joke, people.
So, all right, I'm going to make some food. With that, guys, I'm Crypto Corey,
I'm Money Mike.
the Manic Money Finance channel. Make you sure you hit that like and subscribe button and you let us know how we're doing in the comments, right? And let your friends know. Share this on your social medias. Let them know. Like these guys have been calling these plays out like as if they came from the future.
Let us know if we have something in our teeth.
Right.
What a good friend
With
does.
that, guys. You want to take the outro out?
Yeah, this has been Manic Money Finance. Come join us again on Friday.
Sure. Friday sounds good.
Friday evening, same place, same time. We'll, show you guys how to make money.
And we're going to go over the trades that we just set up and see if we actually hit them. You know what's going to happen, guys. We hit them. Come on.
Oh, yeah. Portfolios, all that fun stuff. They'll be here. So with that,
And peace out, guys. I'm Crypto Corey.
Money Mike.
And with that, that's the Manic Money Finance channel. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe.